The Trillionaire family that owns Paris, the Arnault Dynasty Paris, the city of love, luxury, and hidden power. But what if I told you that one family holds the keys to it all? From the world's top fashion houses to iconic landmarks, the Arnault dynasty has built a fortune so vast, they could be the world's first trillionaire family. How did they rise to such incredible wealth and influence? Stay tuned, because today, we're uncovering the secrets of the family that truly owns Paris. Paris, the city of romance, luxury, and timeless elegance. It is home to the most prestigious fashion houses, breathtaking landmarks, and a thriving cultural scene that draws millions of visitors every year. But behind the glittering lights of the Champs-Élysées and the grandeur of the Louvre, there is one family whose influence stretches far beyond fashion and real estate. Meet the Arnault family, the dynasty that built an empire worth hundreds of billions and holds the keys to Paris itself. With control over LVMH, the world's largest luxury conglomerate, and significant stakes in French banking, politics, and real estate, their power is almost immeasurable. Could they be the closest thing to a modern-day trillionaire family? Let's find out. The rise of Bernard Arnault. The story of the Arnault family's dominance begins with Bernard Arnault, a man whose business acumen transformed the luxury industry. Born in 1949 in Roubaix, France, Arnault graduated from the École Polytechnique, France's top engineering school, and soon joined his family's construction business. However, he had much bigger ambitions. In 1984, he made a bold move by acquiring the struggling textile company Boussac Saint Frère, which owned the prestigious fashion house Christian Dior. This acquisition would mark the beginning of an empire. Over the next few decades, Arnault orchestrated aggressive acquisitions, mergers, and strategic expansions, leading to the formation of LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy, a conglomerate that now owns over 70 of the world's top luxury brands. Today, LVMH is a financial powerhouse, generating billions in revenue and securing the Arnault family's grip on Paris and beyond. The LVMH empire, a global luxury monopoly. LVMH is the crown jewel of the Arnault family's fortune, with a brand portfolio that includes fashion and leather goods, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Fendi, Givenchy, Celine wines and spirits, Moët and Chandon, Dom Perignon, Veuve Clicquot, Hennessy perfumes and cosmetics, Guerlain, Benefit, Fresh, Acqua di Parma watches and jewelry, Tiffany & Company, Bulgari, Tag Heuer, Hublot Retail and Hospitality, Sephora, Le Bon Marché, Cheval Blanc Hotels. Each of these brands is a global leader in its sector, and their flagship stores dominate Paris's most prestigious streets. From the Champs-Élysées to Avenue Montaigne, nearly every high-end boutique is either owned or influenced by the Arnault empire. The real estate power of the Arnaults. Owning luxury brands is one thing, but owning the buildings they operate in is another. The Arnault family has acquired some of the most valuable real estate in Paris, ensuring that their empire is built on more than just fashion. Key properties and assets: Avenue Montaigne, the high fashion hub lined with Dior, Louis Vuitton, and Celine flagship stores, all under LVMH's control. Le Bon Marché, the world's first department store, now a luxury shopping haven owned by LVMH. Hotel Cheval Blanc Paris, a luxury hotel inside the historic Le Samaritain building, offering an unparalleled experience for the ultra-rich. Exclusive residences: the family owns some of the most sought-after private properties in Paris, including a grand mansion near the Élysée Palace. By controlling these prime locations, the Arnault family not only dominates the luxury industry but also dictates the very landscape of Parisian retail and hospitality. Financial influence and political power: the Arnault's empire is not just about luxury, it extends into finance and politics as well. Levis' success means that the family holds significant influence over the French economy. The group's revenue accounts for a substantial portion of France's GDP, making it almost untouchable. Banking ties: Bernard Arnault has deep connections with France's financial elite, ensuring that LVMH receives favorable investment conditions. Political influence: French politicians, including presidents, have maintained close ties with Arnault, as his economic power is critical to the nation's stability. Media control: Arnault owns a stake in major French newspapers like Les Echos and Le Parisien, allowing him to shape public opinion and maintain his family's reputation. Beyond Paris, global expansion and hidden wealth: while Paris is their stronghold, the Arnaults' empire extends far beyond France. With major investments in the United States, China, and the Middle East, LVMH has positioned itself as a global leader in luxury, ensuring that wealth continues to flow into the family's hands. Additionally, much of the Arnaults' fortune is hidden in offshore accounts, trusts, and complex financial structures. While Bernard Arnault is listed as one of the world's richest individuals, his true net worth, when considering all hidden assets, could be far greater than what is publicly disclosed. Could they be the first trillionaire family? With a fortune exceeding $200 billion and an empire that continues to expand, the Arnault family is on track to becoming the world's first trillionaire dynasty. If LVMH keeps growing at its current pace, and if their real estate and financial assets continue to appreciate, they could reach trillionaire status within the next few decades. What makes their position even more unique is that their wealth is not dependent on tech or stock market fluctuations but on tangible luxury assets, assets that have proven to withstand economic downturns, pandemics, and political changes. The silent rulers of Paris. While the Arnault family may not officially own every street, shop, and landmark in Paris, their influence over the city is undeniable. Their empire spans fashion, real estate, finance, and politics, making them one of the most powerful dynasties in modern history. Unlike flashy billionaires, they operate with calculated precision, ensuring that their legacy remains intact for generations. As Paris continues to be the global capital of luxury, one thing remains clear: the Arnaults aren't just the wealthiest family in France. They are, in many ways, the unseen rulers of Paris. And with their wealth growing year after year, they might just be the first trillionaire family the world has ever seen. So, next time you stroll down the Champs-Élysées or admire the glamour of Parisian fashion, remember, it's all part of the grand design of the Arnault Empire. And that's the untold story of the Arnault family, the hidden rulers of Paris. Their empire keeps growing, and their influence stretches far beyond France. What do you think? Could they be on their way to becoming the world's first trillionaire dynasty? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.